Hello, my name is Jeff Crystal. Today I want to talk about Facebook and how in recent years it has been discovered to have been used by Russian media in order to influence foreign events. I want to talk about Facebook's response to these allegations and how public perception in Facebook has changed because of them. Throughout the years 2016-2017, it came to light that Facebook had been used as the primary media of Russian media in order to influence foreign events. The apparent purpose of this has been to meddle in foreign issues, to cause divisiveness in the populations of foreign countries, and to weaken the political and economic resolve of foreign competitors. Some of the examples of this would be Brexit vote in the UK, where Britain voted to leave the European Union, French elections, and the US elections. Now, there have been different platforms that have been found used by the British media, Twitter, Reddit, but it is Facebook that has borne the brunt of this due to the massive volume of ads that have gone through it compared to the others. Here's a few examples of the ads that have been found. The one on the far left is by a group called Army of Jesus, clearly a push toward the evangelical group. A quote from Satan, if I win, Clinton wins, pushing for evangelicals to vote Republican, to vote for Trump. The ad in the middle is pushing from a similar demographic, a different demographic, being patriotic. A good American will not vote for Clinton. And on the far right, Donald Trump America. This one is a petition calling for the disqualification of Hillary Clinton from the presidency. Clearly not legal, but meant simply to amplify and aggrandize the problems, to make people more passionate about voting for Trump and not for Clinton. Leading up to the US elections, it was found that some 80,000 advertisements were propagated through Facebook, and these were all tied back to the Russian media. Those ads were seen by 29 million Americans. Once shared by these, it was estimated that another 100 million people, 100 million Americans, have seen these ads. The primary response from Facebook toward this has been captured by these top two quotes. The first one is from a manual published by Facebook in April of 2017. In short, the reach of known operations during the US elections was statistically very small. We are not well positioned to judge why any one person or an entire electorate voted as it did. And that is from Facebook General Counsel, when questioned before Congress as to if the posts had any influence. Here they are attempting to minimize the issue. They are attempting to show how small of an influence Russia really had. This last quote, it would appear that no work has been done by Facebook to look for Russian activity. Further down, no work has been done by Facebook to look for other fake accounts and pages that could be linked to Russia-backed agencies. This is from Damien Collins, an MP in the British government, who has been tasked with investigating Russia media influence through Facebook. Clearly, frustration. And that same feeling is followed by the US Congress when Facebook was called before them. Frustration at the minimized argument that Facebook put forth. According to Image Repair Discourse by William Benoit, the accused is held responsible for an action, and that act is considered offensive. These are great tools to be able to look and analyze how Facebook should have and could have responded. Facebook never at any point attempted to say that we didn't do this. They held that responsibility to themselves, and they knew that ads had gone through their network. The act is considered offensive. Facebook attempted to minimize that offense. It feels like they used the minimizing argument in order to repair the public image to them. Ultimately, the attention of several government agencies continually bringing Facebook in front to testify to their Congress or their Parliament severely damaged the ability to say a minimized argument. French, UK, Canadian, even Brazilian governments have talked to Facebook or responded to Facebook allegations. Facebook has since moved on to a mortification and corrective action following the same image repair discourse. They have stated that they have hired an additional 1,000 employees on top of its 7,500 that it already employs to monitor ads and content. It has created an algorithm or artificial intelligence in an attempt to capture and stop these types of ads and abuse before it occurs. And it requires those who are purchasing ads to be more transparent. They must have a Facebook page and they must be able to tie back to that page and see all other ads pushed by that agency. And while these are definitely a step in the correct decision, Facebook has lost a lot of trust. Coupled with other issues that Facebook is having, it definitely has to do a lot to repair its image if it wants to remain relevant. Minimizing this issue could have worked if it wasn't for the fact that continued attention was brought to it. There are so many people who already use Facebook and are okay sharing and selling the information that they give to Facebook that this breach could have been swept away with all the rest. A better approach would have been to be upfront about continuously investigating the issue and what actions were being taken to keep the problem from happening. Honestly, honesty and being forthright would have at least helped with the appearance that they were trying to do the right thing. Facebook could have repaired itself much sooner had it followed this instead of trying to minimize the act at the primary start. I would like to thank everybody for listening through this conversation with me. If you have any feedback or any questions, or if you have any thoughts on the entire process, please leave a comment. Thank you.